Hi everybody, this is Liz with 143 Handmade. I'm here today. This is our Monday mass make. And we're going to do these pockets. I'm going to do the same pocket. It's the same fold, but because I'm going to use different paper, it looks very different. So this is all the same pocket, but because of the different papers, you get very different sizes and very different shape. So let's go ahead and start with this one. This is a 6x6 piece of paper. This happens to be some like origami type paper, so it's really pretty and it's double-sided. All you do is you fold the paper in half. Obviously, if you have a square, you're going to end up with a skinny, tall pocket. If you have a rectangle, you're going to end up with a more square pocket. So fold it in half, open it again, take one of your corners and fold it down, not quite to the center line. And then take your bottom and fold it up about half an inch, 1 centimeter to half an inch, somewhere in that range. Then on the side opposite your fold, you're going to leave that flap and you're going to cut off this one. I like to cut it at just a slight angle to the creases there, and then I come over this way and just cut down this line. There we go. And then I like to come over here and cut just a slight angle off of that side as well. And that way when you flip it up, it disappears behind there. Go ahead and grab our glue. And you could use any number of glues for this. I tend to favor the Fabrifix, when I'm on camera because it's so fast. But off camera, I would probably use just a glue stick for this, because it is such a light duty something. But my glue stick, it kind of takes a second sometimes to hold. So for on camera, the Fabrifix is faster. As you can see, you get this nice tall skinny pocket, but it has a good amount of depth by adding that flange at the bottom. Okay. And then this one is just made from just a regular book page. We'll go ahead and use this one this time. And all you do is fold your paper in half. And then you open it and decide where you want your fold to be. You know, you can fold it in as much as you want or just a little bit. I prefer to go ahead and just do the full deep fold all the way back. And then cut our flange. And you don't really have to cut this flange. You could just glue it straight bottom to straight bottom. But I like the extra depth of space that this gives your pocket by allowing just that little bit of thicker items to go in here. Fold that up, glue that, and glue this, fold that, and fold this over like so. And if you end up with it a little bit long like that, you can always go back and trim it. You know, there's nothing stopping you from fixing it. And there we go. Now that does put the words set on the sideways. You know, obviously when you just use a plain paper, you know, pattern paper, directionality doesn't matter as much. But if the words being on the side bothers you, then I do have another method to show that corrects that. And that's this one, the full-size version. And this you can adjust on the height as well, but all it is instead of it being the single sheet, you know, book page, you do have to have two that you were able to take out of a book and have still be solid together. And so that's her halfway point is already folded, and so all you do is you open it and you fold one down. And then if you're going to include the flange, you fold up your bit down there, do our quick trim, Really need to make sure I have my other scissors out here next time. And we trim that little bit off. Trim off this little pie shape over here as well. And then glue. And you do want to make sure whenever you're making pockets that, you know, the paper that you're using is sound, you know, because some of these old book pages can be quite brittle. And obviously you don't want to use a brittle book page to be your pocket. But, so there you go. You see how that folded? And now you have this quite deep pocket right here, where you can get quite a bit in there without putting a lot of stress on the join or anything. Another quick tip is on one, if you're going to do one like this, you can do all your prep work, you know, do the folding. Go ahead and fold up my little flange here. And the cutting. But then don't do the gluing. Then you can bind it into your book, not glued, and have it be the centerpiece. You know, then you would anchor this into the book as the center of the signature. And you could, in fact, pre-glue this. This part you can glue down, no problem. And that way that's out of your way while you're doing the binding work, you know. But then after it's bound into the book, then you would come back with a little bit of glue and close this, and your center of your signature would have a pocket. And it would also, you wouldn't be able to see the threads in the center if that's something that interests you. So thank you for hanging out with me today. I greatly appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. I've got videos coming out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for now. Mondays will be these Mass Make Mondays. Wednesdays will be with displaying papers for Betty from Betty's Custom Designs. And Fridays will be to be announced. I'm not exactly sure what every Friday will be. So thank you very much. I appreciate your time.